Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Show. It's week 5. This week we play the 3-1 Miami Dolphins, who are going to be without their starting quarterback in this game and are also coming off their first loss of the season, while the New York Jets got our starting quarterback back last week and also got our second win of the season. So can the Jets get our first win over a division opponent since 2019 on Sunday? Let's talk about it. So as I just said, Tua's not playing in this game, meaning Teddy Bridgewater is going to be the starter for the Miami Dolphins. Whenever he came in for Tua last week, he completed 14 of his 23 passes for 193 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He wasn't horrible, but he also wasn't anything special either. And for the past 2 years, Bridgewater was a starting quarterback in the NFL. He actually signed a 3-year contract with the Panthers back in 2020. But there's a reason why he's not their starting quarterback right now. He should be heading into the final year of his contract, but he's not, and that's because he's just an average quarterback. He also hasn't played with two wide receivers as good as Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill before. The duo of Waddle and Hill is the best in the NFL. I mean, Hill currently has the most receiving yards, while Jalen Waddle has the 6th most. I mean, name the last time an NFL team has a chance to have two wide receivers on the same roster finish top 5 in receiving yards. That might actually happen with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. They've been lights out this year. But the Jets cornerback duo in Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed is also one of the best in the NFL. They've been completely locked down this year. But if they've been locked down, how have teams been able to pass the ball on the Jets? Well, our safeties haven't really been playing good football. They, of course, stepped up huge last week, recording 3 interceptions combined, but I'm not going to sit here and act like the first 3 weeks of the season didn't happen. I mean, if the New York Jets want to stop Miami's offense in this game, everybody in the secondary, every starting player is going to have a good game. We're going to have to see Whitehead and Joyner play pretty similar to how they did last week and not revert back to that weeks 1 through 3 stage. If the Jets can stop Miami's passing attack, I mean, this game can go pretty well for us. And Jalen Waddle also might not play in this game either. He didn't practice on Wednesday. Of course, it's going to be an injury to monitor. The game's not till Sunday, so he has some time to get healthy. But if he doesn't play, I really like the Jets' chances in this one. I say, if we can stop Miami's passing attack, we can stop their offense, because their running game has been non-existent this season. I mean, they have absolutely zero rushing attack. The Jets have one of the best run-stopping defenses in the NFL. So yeah, we should be able to stop Miami's running game. Are we going to be able to sack Teddy Bridgewater? Well, Miami's offensive line has played well this season. Yes, the Jets pass rush did step up big last week, but weeks 1 through 3, they were pretty much non-existent. We haven't seen consistency from them this year, but Carl Lawson also is still recovering from that Achilles injury, and he's been getting better and better each week. And Teron Armstead was on the Dolphins injury report on Wednesday. He did not practice. There's a chance he doesn't play on Sunday. If that's the case, I do feel like Carl Lawson has a huge game, and of course, Quentin Williams dominates. But if Teron Armstead does play, I don't really feel like the pass rush from the Jets is going to be much of a factor in this game. Now, what about our offense? Miami's passing defense has been horrible this season. They currently have the 2nd worst pass defense in the NFL, and teams have thrown for an average of 300 yards against them. They are going to be without Byron Jones in this game, and they also could be without Xavier Howard, who is also on the Dolphins injury report, didn't practice on Wednesday, and there is a chance he doesn't play on Sunday. If that's the case, the New York Jets passing offense attack, led by Zach Wilson, should have a really good day. I mean, everybody's been able to throw the ball on Miami this season. Yes, Zach Wilson threw 2 interceptions last week and looked pretty rusty in the first half. But that second half, he played really good. If we could see that play from Zach Wilson, that second half play in this game, which I do think we see with the Jets' weapons we have, I really do feel like Zach Wilson has a good performance on Sunday. But what about the Jets' rushing attack? Does it finally get going in this game? Well, Miami's done a pretty good job stopping the run this season. Teams have averaged around 100 yards per game against them. So I feel like Michael Carter and Breece Hall play similar to how they did last week in this game. And the Dolphins' pass rush also hasn't been amazing this season. They've only had 7 sacks. So Zach Wilson should have time to throw the ball to hopefully open receivers in this game. So are the New York Jets going to pull off the upset in this game? Well, if we win, and Buffalo loses, we become the first place team in the AFC East. That would obviously be huge heading into week 6. I mean, no one expected the New York Jets to have a chance at being first place in the AFC East heading into week 5, and that definitely could be a possibility if, of course, Buffalo loses and we win. Buffalo's playing Pittsburgh, so it's kind of a long shot, but never count any team out. Any given Sunday is a true statement in the NFL. But I personally don't feel like the New York Jets can stop Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill for all 4 quarters. And because of that, I feel like Miami wins 28-24 in this game. So do you think the New York Jets are going to pull off the upset? Comment it down below. I'm your host, Drew Jet, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.